show you the album I made. The last video I did a sneak peek at the end, and I finished the album now, so I've come to do the video on it. But before I show you the album, this is a tag I've made, and the tag is Anne Brooke. She's a textile artist and has a YouTube channel, and she started a hashtag 52 tags handmade. And what it is she's making one tag a week, and she's just giving little prompts. You don't have to join in if you don't want to, but the first week, which I'm a bit late showing actually, is white. So everything you put on there should be white. Well, what I actually did with my tag, I put about 4 or 5 layers of white linen through the Big Shot, and I put a flower dye because I thought I'd at least get 1 or 2 cut, but lo and behold, none of them cut. They cut little bits, but they didn't cut the whole thing out, which I wanted. And rather than waste it, I decided, right, I can make a tag with that and do it completely different, which I have. So I did a running stitch up either side with all the layers, and then I did a running stitch around the flower, and then what I actually did was, what hadn't cut through, I actually went with my seam ripper and I just ripped a little bit up, a bit more than was showing, so that it made it quite raggedy. I'm moving all over the place again. That's because still wobbly on my leg, but it's getting better. But anyway, back to the tag. So that's my contribution to the first tag, and I've already started the second tag, and I've actually got other tags to show you. They're my tags to send to somebody, but I'll tell you more about that in the next video. Right, this is the, oh, I'll move that out of the way. I don't need that black now. I only have the black there because of the white. Right, this is the album that I showed you the sneak peek. All finished. It's 1 layer, but it's a really thick layer. But I could have made it into 2, I think, but I thought, no, 1 will do. And that's the front. Now these ladies here, I printed onto material. That's just a cream linen that I printed onto, and I frayed a little bit up here, the edges, and then I stitched it onto this lovely, I'm not sure what this is actually. It's a really beautiful material, and I wish I had some more of it, but I haven't. And she's, now all I did with this one was just print off the image, but she's actually card stock, so I fussy cut her out and put her on there and did the rest of the little embellishments on there as well. This was a lovely piece of lace here that somebody gave me, and it's gorgeous. Haven't got very much left now, so I use it quite sparingly, but it's lovely. Right, let's get into the next page, the first page here. Again, I printed her onto material, and then I've actually frayed. When I printed her onto material, it was a very fine material, so then I stitched her onto another piece of cream, I think it's curtain lining, and then that stabilized it a little bit more, and made a pocket, and that's a tag that goes in there like that, which is very pretty there. This whole album is very pretty actually, just what I like. I'll just do a flip through, and if there's anything, oh, that's a little pocket there. I like this. This year I will. I'm not sure what I will, but there you go. So another pocket there, and just a couple of little toppers. This is, I'm not sure what embossing folder this is actually, whose it is, but maybe Tim Holt's actually, but I'm not sure. But that's just another pocket. Oh, this is lovely. Now this tag here, I made this tag years ago, I mean years ago, and I love her. The stamp, oh, I bought it at one of the craft fairs, and it was only an acrylic stamp, but it wasn't a very good acrylic stamp. It was quite a cheapy one. No, the stamp wasn't cheapy to buy, but the acrylic they used was, and it eventually disintegrated, which I was a bit upset over that, because I loved this stamp and I loved her, and her little, I'm not sure what they call it, a bush thing or something or other at the back. Can't remember what they call that, where they used to have it in those days. And I put some beads on there and lots of stamping and colouring, but I thought that she went lovely in there, so I decided to put her in there. I have lots of tags and cards and things that I've made over the years, and I'm gradually finding homes for them, but that's beautiful as well. Oh, and I did some little bit of lace down the edges there to border the pocket. Just lots of layering up, lots of little bits of paper, and just something to fill it up and make it look pretty, so it all coordinates. More lace here and more layering. Stitching. Oh, I love her. Absolutely think she's gorgeous. There's a whole, I can't remember what they're called now as well. There's a whole range of stamps. Gibson Girls, actually, that's what they're called. And there's a whole range of stamps, and I love that one. And I did a bow here, but not a proper bow, just a faux bow, really, with sari silk and a little bit of netting. And came out very well, actually. I was quite pleased with that. Oh, I love this. Another tag. More flower die cutting, and what you do is you cut out, you die cut, and then you'll die cut another one, but then you'll intermingle the pieces. So I cut out a green one, and then I cut out a peach one, and then what I did, I paper pieced the different colours back into the flower die. Really impressive. I quite like that as well. This is another little tag that I've stamped and put the lace, the same lace that I actually used on the pocket earlier, and then more stamping on the side there. And I made a pocket with the lace so that it could go in there. More stitching and lots of some gesso on there as well. Have to have some gesso somewhere. More gesso and layering up on that side. In here. Trying to get it as even as possible for you, but it keeps moving around, sorry. Another tag, and the same thing. Oh, I did a little tab there with some material because I thought the colours went well with the die cut that I did, and I did the same again. I actually die cut two and then did paper piece in between. This is an indigo blue stamp, and I thought she went really well, and I stamped her with I can't remember what I stamped her with now, actually. Yeah, oh, it'll come to me. But then I made another tab as well and another die cut. But the colour I used as well was a really subtle bluey grey. And I thought she came out really well, actually. Very nice. Again, more die cutting not die cutting, more fussy cutting. Oh, that's a little pocket actually there. I love making pockets. You can just throw anything in them. Another tag. I'm into my tags at the moment and into my die cutting as well. Isn't it funny how you go through in stages of you don't do something for a long time and then all of a sudden you're doing it all the time. Nice bit of sari silk there. Lots of writing space in this one. The universe is not made of atoms, it's made of tiny stories. It's the little moments that make life big. Oh, that's nice. I did a belly band with this one and a couple little rosette flowers there. This is stenciling and some stamping. Oh, I love this vellum, it's beautiful. Some more script stamping there. Excuse me, some more script stamping there, different colours. I love using different colours all the time. Now this is gesso, and I put the gesso through a stencil. That came out very nice. Just like experimenting. Oh, I've got a little actually this could go in there for the time being, couldn't it? Yeah, it'll fit, but it's not really what should go in there. I've got a topper that goes in there, but I've left it out at the moment. But I made this pocket and then I die cut some no, I punched some stamps, punched out these little stamps actually, and then I punched out the hole, the aperture there, and then I put the punch back in there, so it really made a nice pocket there. But as I said, I've left it out in my craft chalet and I can't exactly just hop along and go and get it. So again, more stamping. Oh, I love this stencil. This is gorgeous. So I stenciled in 3 different colours. Not distress inks, distress oxides. That's what I did with the other one. It wasn't ink, it was distress oxide that I did. The one that I can't find now. Oh, the indigo blue stamp there. It was distress oxide. That's what I did it in, but I can't remember what the colour was, but it turned out beautiful. Yes, and then I did distress oxides with that as well. This is the middle. Now this, not sure what that came from, Create and Craft years ago. They were cards. Can't remember who made them, but they're quite plasticky and embossed. But they are gorgeous, so that went into the middle beautifully. So, and then this side, I did more stenciling with the distress oxides as well. More stenciling. Oh, this is a lovely tag. Again, I did the paper piecing with different colours, and then I just did a little flopsy flopsy wrap over there, and that goes in there beautifully. And this is a glassine bag, and the glassine bag I actually put through the printer and ended up with this beautiful image on there, and she looks really nice. I thought that was lovely as well. And lots of little bits of lace to finish it off. More stenciling. Oh no, these pages I love. They're all the same colours with the distress oxides, but these stamps are yonks old actually. Again, I can't remember where these came from, but if you obey all the rules, you miss all the fun. And too much of a good thing is wonderful. Yeah, they came as a set actually of ladies, and they were gorgeous. So, did a little plastic wallet there, and I stitched that on. No, I didn't. I glued it on, and then did this. It's not a tag actually. It's just like a topper I made, and more stamping around here, and it's not the journey but the destination that matters. They're lovely. I fussy cut those. They were just black and white that I printed off, and I fussy cut them and then glued them down. Coming to the end nearly now. Oh, this one's another beautiful tag that I love. Isn't she gorgeous? Just staring at the bird. Tell me and I'll forget. Show me and I'll remember. Involve me and I'll understand. Isn't that gorgeous? Love that. So that's more stamping onto a tag. There. But little butterfly, little button, and it's whatever I have on my desk at the time, and I had some of this left over from doing all the tags, so I just threw a bit over there. More stenciling. That's a Tim Holtz stencil this time. Oh, now this stamp. Oh, this. Now this stamp came from the other stamp with that lady. They were a set. They came, and she was absolutely gorgeous. But again, she disintegrated as well. I wish I could get these stamps again though, because it's stunning. Absolutely gorgeous. I just distressed the edges here. Did this one, this topper, a long time ago, and die cut. I stamped her and then I die cut her out. I think it's with her Spellbinders die, one of their old dies actually, and just coloured her in as well quickly. Stencil again. Do not look inside. Bit late now, everybody, you've all looked. But stenciling, stamping, yeah. There. Definitely lots of writing space. Ah, now, this is the, with the white tag that I had there, this is the die there. That's the outline, because it came two dies. You had the outline and then you had the inside, so I've got the inside further on. Another stamped image, and this time it's Distress Oxides again, and this time I coloured her with two different. This time I used the stamp Platform, because I put pink on first and then green on these two and then blue on those ones I had. But then I re-stamped again and I put some brown on round the edges and looked really good, like that. More stamping, more stenciling. This is a paper artsy stamp. This is quite eclectic, this album. There's everything I've thrown at it. And the reason being because I've picked up things that are close to my desk rather than getting up and wandering around, which I can't do very much of. I've just picked up the easiest things that are near to me. And in actual fact, this turned out to be one of the easy stamps that I saw. And I thought, oh, that's lovely. I'll use that. So that's why she got in there. Isn't she adorable, though? But now, I've made this book here. It's only a tiny little book. But I'm going to glue it in there. In actual fact, I might do that now. Actually, glue it in. I have my glue here. So, while I'm just hanging about, I shall just put some glue on the back. There you go. And then what I'll do is I'll turn it over. Put it on there like that, like so. There you go. There you go. That's just a little book now. That'll, you can fill with anything. There. That's it. There. Very nice. I like that. That's it. There you go. Just a little quick book there, put in. Now that's the other part of the die cut, And that is there, if you can see. I think you can actually, there. You can just see parts of the flower bit there. And there are the leaves, 1, 2, 3 there. But as I said, it's all been fluffed up and made very, very shabby chic. I stamped onto material there, and then I fussy cut her out, and she was gorgeous. I really like that one as well. I like experimenting and doing different things and stamping onto anything. Stamping is my first love, actually. Always loved it. Right, nothing on the back. Definitely not. That's it. And I shall put her back in here because that's where she belongs. Right, hope you like that. Now I'm just going to show you a sneak peek of something else. And by the way, this album here, I'm finally getting to finish my albums. I started this one here, must have been 18 months ago, maybe a little bit more. Oh, probably a bit more. It was when I broke my ankle. And I started her then, but she's finished now, so there you go. But the sneak peek I'm going to show you next is an Alice in Wonderland journal, and I started that about 6 months ago, 7 months ago, and finally getting finished with it. So there's another one. I think that's probably going to be my New Year's resolution now. I'm going to finish things. Oh, thanks everybody for watching. Bye.